What's up, YouTube? So before we get started with this video, on First Take, they're going to be talking about the rumors about Pat Riley possibly coming to the Lakers and being head coach again. So let's see what they have to say about that.
The Los Angeles Lakers are looking for somebody supposedly now. From what I'm being told, and I'm sure you heard this, Jeannie Buss is hell-bent on making a big splash. And the name that I'm hearing, Max, just for your edification, is Pat Riley. I don't think that will happen, but I think everybody needs to know. Jeannie Buss is hell-bent on making a splash. Supposedly, that's what she's telling a lot of people. And more and more and more over the last few days. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No,
we are hearing the name Pat Riley.
That Pat Riley would like to sort of wrap it up where it started, in Southern California.
Because he's not going to win in Miami.
Gotta give him a piece of the team.
Not immediately.
How do you get Pat Riley? Got to cut him in on a piece of the team. How do you get Pat?
Is that the only way you think, Max?
I can't imagine how else.
It should
what could
be
the salary
the only
possibly
way
be?
Miami.
Right, yeah, he'd have to sell that.
It should be the only way, considering what he meant to the Lakers before he departed and how the Knicks screwed him over, which is why he ended up in South Beach.
Let me go to another piece, which you know is important. Are he and LeBron okay?
That's right.
Are they okay enough to...
Jesus Christ. So the Lakers recruit LeBron James, in particular Magic Johnson recruits him. LeBron James comes over to the Lakers. They do no better really than what they did the years past. They didn't make the playoffs, and they have arguably the best player in the NBA right now, LeBron James, supposedly. Meanwhile, in less than a year from being there, Magic Johnson walks off, and he's Mr. LA. He's Mr. Lakers. Luke Walton is now coaching for the Sacramento Kings. I mean, everything's just been torn apart. And now, one of the best prospects we have in Pat Riley, coming back and being head coach, where it all started for him, there's issues between him and LeBron James. What this points to is LeBron James is the cancer. I mean, we have all this royalty wanting to help the program and come and coach with Luke Walton, won rings with the Lakers. Pat Riley, won rings with the Lakers in the 80s. And there could be issue of him coming over because of LeBron James? Jesus Christ. Let's keep going.
Put everything that might have been 3, 4, 5 years ago aside and pursue this.
Here's my answer to that question. When you talk to Pat Riley, he'll tell you how he once was with the immediate departure of LeBron, and then how he evolved in the years that passed.
4 years now.
It was 5 years ago. It was 5 years ago. Yeah. He said, I'm not the same that I was 5 years ago. Okay. We know that was the case with D-Wade, with him and D-Wade.
So as far as Pat Riley changing over 5 years, well, everybody should be changing over 5 years. So he may have let it go because he doesn't have to deal with LeBron James anymore. But has LeBron James forgotten about it? Has LeBron James let that be water under the bridge with Pat Riley, with whatever they had going on? And the same thing with D-Wade. I bet you D-Wade was the bigger man and says, look, LeBron, whatever happened in Miami with us is whatever. Maybe I can come join you in Cleveland and we can win, another ring together because you need some help or whatever. And that didn't even work out. So it's just, again, this points to LeBron James being the problem. So let's keep going.
Ultimately, things were mended.
Yeah.
Is that the case with LeBron? That is a legitimate question.
When Dr. Jerry Buss got rid of Westhead, he brought in Pat Riley and Jerry West to be co-coaches. And Jerry West, this is not going to work. That guy's the coach, right? And those are the two best human resources they've ever had in the front office.
And I think it should be one.
League history.
And I personally think it should be one of them. It should be one of them.
We did this on the show the other day, and I was talking about LeBron, about how he refuses to be coached. Because he just, his history is, I don't care who is nominally the coach, I'm really not going to listen to him.
So I think LeBron James picks and chooses his enemies or his battles, because he wouldn't do that with Popovich. And with Pat Riley, let's take a look at Pat Riley, because I think he'd be a great candidate to be the head coach for the Lakers. So he won 4 championships in the 80s with the Lakers. He as a head coach. In 2006, he won a championship with the Miami Heat as a head coach. And in 2012 and 2013, he won a championship with the Heat again, but he was just the president. So I think Pat Riley has more than enough. His resume is more than good enough to be able to come back to the Lakers and make a strong run. But unfortunately, there's trouble with LeBron James. So he never coached LeBron James specifically. He was the president when they won in 2012 and 2013. But, he was still around and in the process of dealing with LeBron James. And so I'm pretty sure he has a good grasp of what it would be like to possibly coach LeBron James. And so I just don't, this is just terrible the fact that Pat Riley can't come back and coach where it all started for him, where he could have a chance to get a ring, but LeBron James just doesn't want to be coached, and he's too tough to deal with. It's a shame. It's a shame to have all this Laker royalty around, and nobody wants to do it. I mean, look at Magic. I mean, it's just terrible. So let's keep going.
I'm the coach, and I asked you, do you think he'd ever listen to Pat Riley?
I
do you think he'd ever listen to Pat Riley?
I mean, Pat Riley clearly has said that. I mean, those of us who've been around him a little bit since the All-Star break have heard some of these things. But again, it has to happen.
Wait, we're talking about coach or
no, as boss.
President.
But if you are in the building and you're Pat Riley, you are.
You're not.
But that's what happened in Miami. It worked in Miami.
Yes.
Because I'm sure he wanted to get rid of Spoelstra.
Of course he did.
But Pat Riley was there saying, no, this is the way it's going to be done.
And to cap the conversation, we all need to be cognizant. Again, Mike, you would know this. The fans are the fans, and they're not going anywhere because it's Laker Nation. But the frustration has elevated significantly because of the lack of leadership. And now more so than ever before, people are looking at the hierarchy of the Los Angeles Lakers, which means Jeanie Buss, and saying, what the hell is going on, particularly when you see what Ballmer has put in place with the Clippers.
Remember,
Well, it should be no matter what that people are looking at the owner, top management, for no matter what happens, whether winning or losing. Even though Jeanie Buss gave full control over to Magic and Luke Walton and let them do what they want to do, ultimately, no matter what happens, you're going to be looking at top management. You're going to be looking at Jeanie Buss. She needs to take control. She needs to take charge and get the ball rolling again like her dad used to do. And it's not like she just became team owner from out of nowhere. It's been running in a family. So I'm sure she grew up seeing how the Lakers organization runs. I'm sure there's people around her associates, and people that help her that have been around the Laker organization for a while and know how it runs. So no matter what, you're going to look at top management, no matter what. So let's keep going.
Has put in place, one of the things he's put in place is Jerry West.
That's the thing. Ding, ding, ding.
So, okay, but that leads to this question. The three Magic names in Laker history are Phil Jackson, Jerry West, and Pat Riley. All of whom seem, well, they're close enough that they could get there.
Well, Phil Jackson's not in the mix. Not after the job with the Knicks. Oh, no.
Right.
Oh, no.
Not running a team.
Not that.
Not running a team.
No.
Jerry West, guys.
So it's a shame that out of that big three, the one that has the serious, the most chance and possibility of coming to being a Laker, Pat Riley, it can't be done because of LeBron James. It can't be done because of LeBron James. That's absolutely terrible. One of the top coaches of all time, arguably. It can't be done because of LeBron James. So let's keep going.
Wherever he's gone.
Sure.
It's been immediate success from the Lakers, even to Memphis, who made the playoffs, to Golden State, to the Clippers.
Max,
that's the guy.
If I were Jeanie Buss, I would beg Jerry West.
Yes.
Yeah.
To
but if
come
you're Jerry,
and take
if
the
you're
job.
Jerry,
If I'm Jerry,
you
I
got a
wouldn't move.
playoff team that just
If I
won
wouldn't move,
48 games.
I wouldn't move.
You got a coach that people will actually move to play for,
Right.
and you've got the richest owner.
Right.
One of the
Remember-
richest. Is he the richest owner in the
He's
league?
a Laker, though.
And maybe a better shot at getting a free agent this
Remember this
summer.
very important point, Mike. One of the things you could use as a tool to coach Jerry, your son works within the Lakers organization. He'll be the heir apparent if you come take this job.
They're going to get creative.
A lot of
Gotta
promise.
get creative.
The interesting thing here is you sat here about it only seems like 3 hours ago, screaming about the Knicks and,
I wasn't screaming.
how you need the Knicks to be good and how you would lose all objectivity with the Knicks and how you would move heaven
Kevin
and earth.
Durant.
You would move
Kevin
heaven and
Durant
earth
in New
to stock the Knicks in a certain way. But you just Jerry West. That's
He
such
came
an
to my
interesting
side.
name.
That's why he didn't want me to mention the Clippers.
It's such an interesting name. And then you said, but if I was Jerry West, I wouldn't do it. But that completes the circle.
Wait a minute. Jerry West would never. Who would come to the Knicks?
No. To the Lakers.
Yes,
no, I'm
what
just
about-
saying, when you talk about the Knicks in that way, don't you wonder if Jerry West feels about the Lakers in that same way? That they have a piece of his heart.
They do.
That's what
Because
Max
he's-
is
So it
done.
would come
he's
full
the
circle
most-
in the same
Jerry
way.
West, the arc of his career, it's the most successful career in the history of basketball.
History of basketball.
And that's where it starts.
They do have a piece of his heart, and I think that's one of the reasons he's with the Clippers.
To be in
To be
LA.
close
To be in
enough.
LA and to be close enough. You know what?
You don't think Jerry West and Magic, just the two organizations don't talk to each other and know what's going on? And Jerry West has to know why Magic left. The real deep down reason why he left and what's going on behind closed doors. And if someone could leave, if someone could make Magic Johnson leave the Lakers as being president, as being having a big stake in what's going on in the program, to make him leave, to make him just walk off like that, I mean, that could be something that might make Jerry West not want to come to the Lakers, even though he would do things a little bit different. But I mean, if you make Magic walk away, that's something huge. So I don't know. Let's keep going.
I can't be. Let me.
He's in there. He's right there.
And
you know what it's like?
They should be kissing his feet right now, begging him to come to the Lakers.
I did this last week. I walked out of Staples, and I like to walk up that back ramp, Stephen.
So do I.
To get out of there. That's how I get out. I walk out the back ramp, and in the distance, you can see walking towards you at 80 years old, a guy who looks like he's 25 years younger at least.
That's right.
Looks like he's embryonic head to toe.
Unbelievable.
And he walks down there, and it's like you genuflect. You do. As
special.
cynical as we are individually and collectively,
Max, Tony,
it is Jerry West. And you talk to him, and it's like you're still talking to a basketball god.
That's right. The savant. And last night, the Clippers are losing.
Well, that's because the Lakers age well. We age very, very well. But anyways, besides that, like I said, the only real prospect that we have, and he's Laker royalty too, if you want, he's not necessarily royalty, will be Tyronn Lue. And that's only because LeBron James won with him before and had 90% of the control of what was going on. Tyronn Lue did not have any control. So it'd be good to have Tyronn Lue back because he's an ex-Laker and everything he did with the Laker organization. But he's only really coming back because LeBron James has control over him. Tyronn Lue's not going to have the control. It's going to be LeBron James again, just like how it was in Cleveland. So let's keep going.
And they're losing by 30. And the camera found Jerry West. And you could just look at Jerry West's face, as disgusted as he was, you could just see him picking apart everything that was wrong with this. But that's what you get from being around Jerry West. He's picking apart everything that everybody is doing.